Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey friends, good morning and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. Happy Monday to you. It is a beautiful, crisp Monday morning out there. Looks like I already got my computer dying here. Oops, let me get this right here. All right. Oh, we'll mess with that later. So, good morning. How are you, folks? Welcome to the show. Happy to be here with you. Sorry, I missed you on Friday. Had some personal things come up, had to take care of. So, unfortunately, we weren't able to be here. But hopefully, you were able to check out our. I think we had the link to the Jay Beckenstein interview. So, hopefully, you got another chance to check that out. Because, man, what an amazing deal that was. Certainly a personal highlight for me, both professionally and personally. So anyway, it's great to be here. It's a little cloudy today, we got a bit overcasty, but not too cool. It's in the 40s and 50s, I think, which is just right for this time of year, I think. So it feels like the proper season. It is the holiday season. We are into it and having some fun. Those of you new to the show, welcome, first of all, and happy to have you here. We are here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, to share the coolest instruments on the internet for you. I've got a trio of saxophones to share with you this morning, and so you can stay tuned for that and hopefully get a kick out of that. And then in addition to the cool instruments, we like to just talk about whatever's on my mind. Could be music, could be art. Well, we do talk about music always, but art, literature, food, travel, you name it. We'll hit it at one point or another on the show. And so yeah, that's who we are and what we're doing. Couple announcements I think we've got coming up. Maybe just one announcement, maybe four. I don't know. We'll just make them up as we go along, right? Sunday evening, December 22nd. We are having our first ever Palin Music Christmas Eve special, if you want to call it that, or just holiday extravaganza. I don't know what we're calling it yet. Jordan, have we picked out a name for for whatever this event is yet?
I don't think there's an official name.
No official name. Well, just stay tuned. It'll be a live stream Sunday evening at 7 p.m. and we'll be doing live performances of just some holiday tunes, and I don't know what else we've all got planned, but it should be a fun and joy-filled evening. So please mark that on your calendar to be with us for that, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. In addition to that, we just got the holidays coming up, right? Holiday, we are already in the holidays. We've had our Halloween already, had Thanksgiving already, Christmas is next, and then we got the big New Year, and then we started all over again. So So that'll be what we're doing. We're having some fun. As you can tell, we're yet on a new set. We're playing musical sets around here for the month of months of November and December. So this may be where I'm at for the remainder of the year. I don't know for sure, but I know we got some new things coming up for the new year. So stay tuned for those as well. So I think that's all we got going on. Jordan, is there anything else that I'm missing?
Oh man.
I know we
I
had
don't
a
think so.
hugely successful, our first ever homeschool band uh, concert recital performance, whatever it was called last week. That was just,
It was awesome.
yeah, it was really, really great. We kind of treated the kids like celebrities and brought them in on a red carpet and interviewed them like they were like they were doing a Hollywood awards show. But yeah, turnout was great, and the kids did a fantastic job. So pretty proud of them for that. And yeah, this is an exciting thing. You know, this is our first ever year doing the homeschool band. So I hope it'll be a growing thing and become a major deal around here. So pretty excited about that as well. So yeah, that's a lot of news for a Monday. That's probably enough, maybe. Shall we jump in and get things going on the show here? But you know, of course, before we do any of that, we've got to say good morning to my buddy Jordan. Good morning, Jordan.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I did.
Anything exciting?
Yeah, we kind of had like a Friendsgiving / Christmas thing with some of our friends from college, so we got to see a lot of people that we don't get to see too much.
Right on.
And it was fun.
Well, that's cool. Excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
I had a uneventful weekend for myself, just kind of quiet at home, and it was really nice and enjoyable. So it was kind of the first weekend in quite a while that had absolutely nothing that I had to do.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
You watch any good movies or?
Yeah. What did we watch? We watched The Holiday.
Nice.
We watched White Christmas.
Nice.
I think that might have been it for movies, but yeah, had some good kind of a carne asada that I grilled over the weekend, and I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, no, it's a delightful weekend, just
Cool.
nice and quiet and relaxing.
That's awesome.
My wife's birthday is coming up on Tuesday.
Ooh.
That's exciting. That's tomorrow.
You
So-
celebrating?
Sure, we'll do a special. We'll do a special something on the show for her. Maybe I don't know.
Nice.
But no, we're going next weekend to celebrate. We're going to Bentonville.
Oh, very cool.
Gonna go do the North Forest Lights at Crystal Bridges.
Ooh, I've never done that.
You got to do it. It's a new one this year. I don't think we made it last year, but and it's a really really cool experience.
Does that cost money?
Yeah,
I feel like that would
it's like
be good.
$25, something like that. But
Gotcha.
I think if you're like members of the museum, you get a little bit of a discount. But
Oh, gotcha.
but I mean, it's worth it regardless. It's an interactive light and music and just art display, which is really pretty amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. And then,
Cool.
you know, we just kind of hang out in Bentonville for the weekend and have a good time. So
Sweet.
yeah,
Sounds fun.
so that's what we got going on. So might as well dig into a few of these horns here.
Let's do it. All right. Before we get started, can you tell us about your shirt and your
The
watch?
shirt and the watch. The shirt is this is a Thomas Dean shirt, not a brand I think I've mentioned on the show before. But we got some blue and some green and stripies, and then we got these cuffs that have some really cool I don't know, patterns on them. But it's a fun shirt. Thomas Dean is the designer of this shirt. A little far away from the camera, and if I stand up, it's going to be a little weird. But anyway, so that's the shirt. The watch is my Seiko for the 100th episode watch, which, by the way, 200th episode is Friday of this week. So that's the other thing coming up. So we'll have our 200th show
Wow.
on Friday,
That's-
barring any weather related or other kind of acts of God incidents that will prevent us from doing that. But
That's true.
that's the plan for now. All right, so let's dig into some horns. I got my fancy gloves on. Welcome to the chat this morning, by the way. We have the live stream chat going on. Best way for us to interact and make this a fun show. You can ask your questions, leave your comments. I can give you a shout out. You can let me know where you're watching from in the world. And then in addition to that, make sure you hit all the fun buttons, the like, the subscribe, the share. Actually, I haven't even looked. We're at 1610, somewhere around there, subscribers. So there we go. All right, first item up for grabs. We're going to unwrap this one. This is a Chateau saxophone. This is an alto saxophone. We've talked about these a little bit on the show before. Professional grade at a student price. Really beautiful saxophone. This is the Chateau Chambord series, also known as the 50 series. This is in the antique finish, so you kind of get that vintage vibe to it. Gives it a really cool look. So what do we got? We've got a professional grade saxophone here, all poster rib construction, dual braced bell keys, which just add a lot of stability to the regulation of your horn. Also adds a little bit of weight to it, but that's all right. A little bit of added mass gives you more powerful resonance. You've got mother of pearl key touches on this. You've got beautiful hand engraving. This is a slippery horn in these gloves. I'm just realizing. I don't know if you can see the engraving on there, but it's really beautiful. High F sharp, front F, adjustable thumb hook, all of the bells and whistles that you want on a professional saxophone. But really, like I said, at the price of a new student model horn, this one runs right at that $2,000 mark. So this is a great instrument for any advancing student, whether it be middle school or high school, even college, or if you're looking for a pro horn on a budget, for anyone playing outside of school or whatnot, this is a great horn for that. This comes in I don't know, 6 or 7 different finish options. You can get the antique or the antique finish, they call this. Also comes in a cognac lacquer, comes in a black nickel, comes in a really cool couple of matte finishes that are kind of steampunkish looking, which are just a whole lot of fun. So, and then into the traditional gold lacquer. But this is the CAS 50AN Antique Chambord Series Alto Sax from Chateau. So you can check that out on the website at palinmusic.com, or you can give us a call at 417-882-7006. Or you can check out our Reverb page at reverb.com. Got lots of killer deals on Reverb there. So please always be sure to check that out. And got a little bit of an ASMR thing here happening with the crinkles of the bags there. All right. Let's see, get this working here. All right, I'm going to set this aside to grab saxophone number 2. All righty, there we are. This couch is on wheels here, so I feel like I'm surfing. Got to watch out for that a little bit. Whoa, okay, I think I'm good.
All right. Can you please recommend some music to us?
Oh yeah, recommend some music. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes, I can. I discovered this group a few years back. No, I can't say that I discovered them, but they were new to me a few years back, and but they've been around for a little longer than I realized. This is a group called Good Lovelies, a trio of young women that have just fantastic, kind of bluegrassy harmonies, but they I don't know if you want to call it like a root style music or whatnot, but man, it's so great. And I just happened to hear them one day doing this song, the Chipmunk song. Christmas, Christmas time is here. That one. But man, they just did it in such a sweet and soothing way with just beautiful harmonies. And it takes a totally different spin on the song and makes it so great. I mean, it's a fun song anyway for the holidays, but man, these girls do a fantastic job with it. The whole album is great. The album is called Under the Mistletoe, so definitely a holiday themed song. And their version of Auld Lang Syne on here is just to die for. But usually that's like a New Year's song, so we'll hang on to that one. Maybe we'll talk about that one later. But This is the song that I'm going to add to the playlist for you today. This is the Chipmunk song by Good Lovelies. Check it out on Spotify on our Wake Up with Greg playlist that we've got for you right there. Public playlist that everybody can access, and you can listen to all the music we've recommended on the show for the past coming up on 200 episodes. So a lot of music on there, a lot of fun stuff. So please check that out. And then what do you do? Follow it, or you like it, or do you do something on Spotify to, or you save the playlist? I don't know how that all works. Not a Spotify expert, unfortunately, but anyway, you need to listen to that song because it is fantastic. My computer just will not stay awake this morning. I don't know what's going on with it. Hey, look, it's showing me typing on the computer. There we go.
Yes.
All right, so let's dig into saxophone number 2 then. I think we can do that. We'll get the gloves back on here. This is a professional saxophone from the P. Marriott Company. This is their flagship model, the System 76. And let me show you the cool case. We've got a really cool contoured case, lots of kind of hidden compartment pockets inside. And I love the zipper pulls on these because they're little saxophones, which just, those little, it's the simple little touches like that that really, take it to the next level. This is the System 76 in an unlacquered finish, so the raw brass finish. I'll show you that here. I can get the zippers all the way around there. Here we go. All right. So here we have the System 76 alto sax by P. Marriott, all professional grade. In a sense, kind of designed or patterned after the Mark VI, which a lot of horns are these days. The Mark VI is still kind of heralded as the holy grail of saxophones. But yet, it is. There are many, many saxophones out there just as good, if not better, in my personal opinion. But what makes this saxophone so beautiful? I mean, look at the engraving on that one. Beautifully done, hand engraved. These are Taiwanese made, but they are set up and assembled here in the States. P. Marriott is one of the top pro saxophone companies out there right now. One of the top selling, best saxophones you can get. Really good quality, really beautiful mother of pearl key touches on this. Full poster rib construction, all of the other items that you want, your high F sharp, your front F, your adjustable thumb hook, 3-point bell to body brace with the cool treble clef logo there. Really nicely detailed key guards with that treble clef logo once again on the lower bell keys there. I don't know if you can see the logo on the bell, System 76 by P. Marriott. And they say, what do they say? Does they say this is the custom class, I believe they call it. System 76. Rocker table mechanism on the left hand with an added brace to keep that stable. Unlacquered finish. So this is a raw brass finish, which is going to age and patina over time. Every horn will be unique to its owner, to the players that play it. But it's just an absolutely beautiful screaming horn. This is a great horn for any style of music. You can do any of your classical or symphonic work with this, but this is also a great jazz horn, great pop, rock, blues horn. You can do absolutely everything with it. This is the System 76 by P. Marriott. Check this one out on the website at palinmusic.com or give us a call, 417-882-7006, or check out our Reverb page. Here's the neck. This is the Super 6 neck. I don't know if you can see that little logo there, the little medallion on the deal. And then they've got the treble clef logo again, so on the neck there. So great horn. Definitely needs a new home. So it is the Christmas season. Celebrate the saxophone player in your life and send them a new killer saxophone. This would definitely be the one to do that with, for something like that. I don't know.
Something
Let me
like
get all the all the zips done up here, we'll grab this last saxophone here. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right, who's on the chat today? Let's see. Max is here. Good morning. Mom's here. Is it Lil Young? Okay. And then Average Metal Enjoyer here. Hey, my brother Harry's back here. Long time no see. Been so much school stuff recently. I get you, my friend. It has been a little bit, but I was also off for a week as well. So I was busy while you were busy, and we were all being busy. But all right, happy to have you here in any case. Welcome back.
All right.
All right.
Can you please show us something cool?
Yep, I can do that for sure. Sticking with the theme that I've kind of been on lately with these holiday films, and this one is no different. Watched this one over the weekend, and one of my absolute favorites. Not a straight up Christmas film. We like to call these holiday adjacent or Christmas adjacent. But the movie is The Holiday, so it's definitely right up in there. Starring Cameron Diaz, Jude Law, Jack Black, and the amazing and wonderful Kate Winslet of Titanic fame and many, many others. Cute romantic comedy, of course. Story is these two women on opposite sides of the world, or their lives are kind of falling apart, and they decide to swap houses for the holidays. So Kate Winslet, of course, living in a tiny little college in Surrey, England. She heads on over to LA to stay in Amanda's house. Amanda goes from her big Beverly Hills mansion over to a little college in Surrey, and then, all the things that go on there. One of the greatest things about this film, though, aside from just, great performances and just a lot of fun, one of the last films of Eli Wallach, one of the great American actors. He was 90 years old in this film, and he passed a few years after that, but one of the great performances of his as well. But the best thing for me about this film is the score by the legendary Hans Zimmer. And even Hans Zimmer himself has said that this is one of his favorite scores that he's done of all time. So this is a score that I listen to on a regular basis whenever I need to just have a little peace in my day and just to feel good and kind of take all the cares away. Man, it is just so, so great. I think, is this an Efron film? I can't remember. No, it's not. It's Nancy. Who was it? Nancy. Hello. Looking for it here. I'll find it. Maybe not. Anyway. Check it out, guys. The movie is The Holiday. It's one of my all-time favorites, and I think once you watch it, it will be one of yours as well. The Holiday. Check it out. I can talk about this for days. But that's my simple little something cool for the day. I think we'll go ahead and jump into this final saxophone here and see what we have. Yeah, sound like a plan? Good deal.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yeah, it does. Excellent. Of course, got the Hawaiian coffee going as well. I don't know, sitting in this position, I hope my shirt's not
it's good.
showing anything y'all don't want to see there. But all right, last up, I'm not going to show you the case on this. It's a little too bulky for where we're at here, but this is a Buffet 400 series professional alto sax. So we've kind of got this vintage vibe going on with all of the horns for today, but this is a big dog here. Pull that one out. This is another just absolutely killer horn. And again, one of the more affordable professional horns out there. Also Taiwanese made, which a lot of the great horns today are made in Taiwan. 20 years ago, you'd think Taiwanese horns and you'd be like, no, this is not something that I would ever consider even playing. But nowadays, I mean, they are taking the world by storm, both in quality and in design and just appearance, everything. They're just absolutely beautiful. So what do we have with the 400 series professional buffet? We have now these pearls. I'm not sure that these are real mother of pearl. They could be. No, I think they're, what do they call that? That faux mother of pearl. Anyway, regardless, it still looks good. You got beautiful hand engraving, and the hand engraving on this horn goes all the way around, all the way up the back side, on the inside of the bell, down on the bow as well, on the neck as well. It's just covered in it, and but it's subtle because of this satin finish, or matte finish they call it. It's just really subtle, but it's even on all of the key cups as well. I don't know if you. I'm gonna try to get it up there. You can see it. I don't know how well you can see that on the screen, but anyway, just a really killer horn, beautiful bell to body brace on the back with the BC for Buffet Crampon logo there. A lot of additional bracing. You've got brace here for your long rods on the top end of the horn, which really keeps them stable. You've got additional bracing on your left-hand rocker mechanism here. Dual braced bell keys, just like on that System 76. Actually, did they all? I don't remember if the System 70, the Chateau had that. But then you've got your fine adjustments throughout, your F sharp, G sharp adjustments here, adjustable bell key heights, just absolutely everything is so ergonomically designed to be a top grade, top playing horn. And again, an affordable piece for someone looking for that. Maybe you're a alto player looking for your first tenor, or you just need a great tenor, you know. High school player, college player, advanced player beyond that as well. This is a great horn for all of those idioms, if you will. So that is the Buffet 400 series professional tenor sax in the matte finish. You can check that out on the website at palinmusic.com, or all of the other options that we have for you to get this horn and take it home with you today. Here is the neck as well. You can see the engraving on the neck there with the BC Buffet Crampon logo on the octave mechanism there. All of these saxophones come as outfits with hard rubber mouthpieces, caps and ligatures, neck straps, the whole deal. Here's the this neck strap. You've got the Buffet Crampon logo, nice wide pad on there to make it really nice and comfortable. So yeah, great horns for you guys. 3 amazing saxophones. They all need new homes for Christmas. So get onto the website and check them out, and take one of them home with you today. That would be a great, great Christmas gift for someone or for yourself. If you are the saxophone player in need, you can certainly make that happen. All right, we're going to wrap this up here, snap those, get the zippers going. And what do we got left, Mr. Jordan?
Can you close us up sharing some wisdom with us?
Sharing some wisdom, yeah. The quote that I have for you today is an anonymous quote. And by anonymous, I mean, I'm not sure who actually said this. It's been attributed to a few different people, but I don't know that we ever nailed it down. My mother-in-law shared this with me this weekend. It says, music, the closest thing we have to a time machine. You know that feeling you're driving on an open road and a popular song from your high school days comes on your playlist or stream? Almost instantly, you are taken back in time. Not only do the music and lyrics come to the front of your mind, but the sights and the smells as well. All the memories of cars, people, restaurants, roads, and experiences are living in your mind. And that's the power of music. I mean, it truly is a time machine. I mean, you can hear a song that you may not have listened to for years, maybe even decades, and then all of a sudden that thing comes up, and boom, it's all right there in your head, and you're able to sing along. You're able to enjoy it, and like I said, it just brings up all of those memories. The human mind is quite an amazing thing, is what we are able to capture and store in there, and forget that we've got it in there, and then all it takes is just a note or two of a favorite song, and yeah, it just brings it out of the data banks and brings it right to the forefront. So I love the power of music. I think that's a great quote. I wish I knew who originally said it, but sometimes we just don't get to know. And that's all right. If you're the one out there and you're watching and you're the one that said this quote originally, let me know. I'd be surprised to know if you were watching the show, first of all. Um, but in any case, that is my piece of wisdom for the day. That is the three horns for the day. My cool thing, the holiday, the Chipmunk song by Good Lovelies. We got it all in there, and it's all for you to enjoy. So I think that's all I got, Jordan. We'll be back here again tomorrow to do this one more time, 8:30 a.m. Central. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And remember this, helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye.